La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him, it's really true.
Testing 1, 2, 3, testing.
Testing.
All right, I think I have a sinus infection and I have to fly tomorrow. You can't fly.
Wow, what a way to start. Wow.
Well,
Right in on it.
You want me to talk about your ridiculous hair and glasses? Is that what you want to start off with?
I mean, it seems a little more lighthearted and upbeat than just launching into the things that are wrong with you. You know, when someone says to you, like, hey, how are things? Do you tell them the truth as you see it?
Yeah.
You go, oh, I got sinus infection. I got to fly.
Oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to play golf and then go to that Medi-Merge, see if I have
Do
a
you
sinus.
have no ability to talk about it? Like,
I can't look at you. Look at you. What?
what?
What
I
are you-
have
what
a
are you, the
flash
new-
dance audition.
Are you the new Madonna or something?
We're the same age.
Oh, God.
No, last night I curled my hair with a really small curling iron. And then today I'm a new person. And then I just put on these glasses because it seemed right.
What are you, Greta Garbo? What's her name?
I don't know. I don't know. Half the time, like, you just want me to go into your brain and understand what you're trying to say.
I'm talking about old actresses or
Well,
something.
Greta Garbo is an old actress.
Was that her name?
A dead.
Well, you look good.
Okay, now go ahead and talk about your sinuses that you're dying to. No one gives a shit. I care because I want you to feel good.
Just a little clogged.
But why do you concentrate on it so hard?
Because
Take
it's
something
hard.
and ignore it.
I did nose inhaler.
Then ignore it.
Can't ignore it.
Yes, if you ignore it, it'll go away. 90% of things, if you ignore, they go
Oh,
away.
you're so ridiculous.
It's
almost.
true.
Oh, really? If you break your arm and ignore it, will it go away?
I said 90% of things.
Okay, I'll give you 9 out of 10 things
Okay.
that won't go away.
Okay. Don't say your wife.
I
Because
would.
you do ignore me and I'm still here.
What about root canal? If you need a root canal, will that go away? No.
Probably.
Are you kidding me?
Don't focus on it and it'll go away. This is my theory on life. If you just because you got a little sinus infection, the more you think about it, the worse the sinus infection gets.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it does.
All right. What's going on? Let's see.
Well,
I
I did something pretty big on Monday.
curled your hair. She's trying to get another house.
I put a bid in on a house.
With my help.
What did you do?
Told you the process, what to do with the bank and stuff.
Right. So, but I feel that I did everything. It's all in my name. If I get it, it's.
Good. I don't have to deal with it, right?
I mean, you could help. I help you with stuff.
Well, I did help already. And then you go, what? What'd you do?
No, because you called the woman and then I realized.
Before I called, I told you what to do to get a pre-qualification, or what was it?
Yeah, good enough.
I told you what to do there because I've done it and I remembered. And then I passed on the knowledge to Bonnie over the phone. She called me 12 times.
It was a big deal. It's the thing is, you go see a house and then it's like such a rush. It was like, because I was out of town. I went to Florida, and so she sent me the listing on Friday and was like, "Can you come?" I was like, "I'm going to. Can you come look at it tomorrow?" I said, "I'm going to Florida." So I said on Monday. Then the thing had to be in Tuesday at 3. Best and final. So I did a bid over asking price. And I'm waiting.
Well,
Quite a bit over asking price, because she was like, and not high enough for her. She thought I should go even $20,000 higher.
well, that's crazy. Well,
said it's hard to get a house. People are
we can make
scrambling.
we can make a lot of money on this one. Hold on.
On which one? What is going on?
I have a lot of mucus
But
in here.
you just put gum in your mouth.
Well,
I
that's
saw
it.
you do it. Literally, we're 5 minutes in. You couldn't have done it 5 minutes. I just don't understand it.
The other
Please.
one ran out.
Yeah, but you didn't know. Like it's like walking off a cliff. Like I don't know. My gum is running. Oh, my gum ran out. Oh, let's get another one in quickly. Like, why couldn't you have before? It's so stupid.
I swear to God.
But we were doing the podcast for 5 minutes. Why would it 5 minutes before? Oh, change out my gum. That way I don't have to do this gross thing on the podcast. Right? Oh, I'm about to do the podcast. Oh, click. Brain. What do I need to do? Oh, change out the gum. Then you change out the gum.
This would be.
Then shut up. And then you get on the podcast. Ready to go. Starting. Like, why wouldn't that be the process instead of like a minute and a half into the podcast?
Oh,
Like, what? Please explain. You're like, all you do is complain about me and boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But you do nothing different every day.
you 12 voice Bonnie or something?
You do nothing different, and it's so annoying. It is so annoying.
If
It is so fucking annoying.
If right now I just shot you, the judge will go, I could see that happening.
The judge, like for your like
My trial.
Oh, because he's just like watching the podcast. He's like, yeah. No, the judge would be like, she had a point. Why would you do it on a podcast? You're literally, this is everything right here. See this area?
Yeah.
This is everything. This is what we do. It's the sound. It's our voices. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do this. Yeah. What if you were a singer? What if you're a singer? You're on American Idol. But halfway through the song, you're like, my gum ran out.
You think I would have gum in when I'm singing?
Oh, I don't know. You have gum in when you're doing this. What's the difference? You're supposed to be entertaining people. You're not supposed to just be like farting and pooping and chewing gum and any biological fucking function you can think of. No, this is you. This is you. Okay. Not hi everyone. How's it going? Rich and Bonnie here. No.
I have a sinus.
Testing. I got sinuses. Like, how is that good for a podcast? Please explain it to me.
Got to get started. Got to get going. You build. You don't just run in and woo. You build. And then, like, I'm telling them what I'm dealing with so they know that I won't have a lot of energy because I have a sinus.
Every single podcast, you're like, I'm tired.
No.
I don't have energy. There's never one time been a fucking single podcast where you've been like, hey guys, I'm in a great mood today. Let's do this. I got a couple of good stories about this or that or the other thing.
Every time
Guess what, guys? I'm not chewing gum today. I'm not going to sneeze into the mic. I'm just going to fucking go. We're going to have a great time. Let's do this. Never. We've done 7 million fucking podcasts. They're all the same. Okay, it's gonna be a short one. I'm tired. Last night, you took a nap from 6 to 7, which is bizarre.
6:10 to about 7.
Okay, he takes a nap from 6 to 7. Okay, because he's dealing with jet lag from being in California, which is insane.
If you don't think about it, you won't have it, right?
100% true. Drink a lot of water and go to bed early the next night. So he gets up at 7, makes himself a pot of coffee.
Not a pot. Don't exaggerate.
You make a pot. You make enough for. It's like you have fucking
a party coming over. Coffee and cookies.
You got like workmen and a dozen workmen at all times. You're making coffee for. I don't know.
I only had half a cup.
And then. So he has his coffee. I say, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't have the coffee. It's fine. Same thing every time. It doesn't affect me.
Is that what's...
No, it would be nice if you were like that because you're like, shut up. It doesn't affect me. This is you. This is how to deal with you. Then this morning, he gets up. I go, good morning. How are
said
you?
hi.
As I do it. Yeah. Then sits down, has his coffee. I'm telling him something about something I read the night before. And he goes like this. Ugh. Ugh. I go, you all right? What is going on with you? I didn't sleep. I couldn't get to sleep until after 3. I go, oh, why do you think that is? Because of jet lag. Yeah, it had nothing to do with a nap until 7 and then coffee.
No.
Oh, yeah, you're really helping your jet lag there. You're
No.
really helping your jet lag. I mean,
How did you go from gum to that?
because you never change your behavior. Instead, it's everything that happens to you is the circumstance surrounding you. You're powerless in every situation.
That's not true.
You're powerless because you just keep doing the same shit. And you just go, well, it's not me. It's not my choices doing this. It's jet lag. It's my this. It's that. It's, the gum this or the fucking sinuses that. Completely.
Oh, are you trying to hypnotize me?
No, I'm saying completely powerless to everything that happens to you in your surroundings. It must be shitty to be that powerless.
I'm not.
It must be shitty. Oh, there we go. Not his fault. Not his fault, folks.
I turned away.
Well, aren't you just terrific? Hey, maybe we should quit the podcast. Maybe this is not a thing that you enjoy doing anymore. No,
I love it.
I love it. I want to do it. Okay, it's gonna be a short one. I'm tired. I have no energy. I'm jet lagged from 7 days ago in California.
7 days ago.
Whatever. It's been 48 hours. I think you're not jet lagged anymore.
It's-
Who's like, I'm worried about being jet lagged. Let me take a nap from 6 to 7 and then drink coffee. It's like insanity. It's pure insanity. You are either the stupidest person alive or you're trolling all of us. I don't know which it is. It could be a little of both.
First of all,
I don't know what the word troll means. Isn't troll something that happens online? I don't know how to extrapolate thoughts that you have from other things into this. Blah, blah, blah.
well, are you so much smarter than everybody?
I'm not smarter than everybody. I'm smarter than you. That is it. That is it. Everyone else listening is smarter than me, but I'm definitely smarter than you.
You think so? In certain things, but not in a lot.
In certain things? Okay.
Yeah.
There might be 1 or 2 things you know more than me,
Oh, really?
like how to get a pre-approved loan.
Really? Who's going to remove the tree that fell? That I didn't even know. Why wouldn't
I forgot to tell you. I
You
was
forgot
going
to
to
tell me
you.
a massive tree fell in our yard?
It's away from the house.
It still fell. A tree fell in our yard,
Yeah.
and I gotta.
It's kind of wild that it could be uprooted like that from wind.
Yeah, you never see that all the time. I've seen wind blow over trees the size of the one in our front yard. You ever see that? I have. Where I used to live, ripped up the whole sidewalk and everything. Just boom. It's wind. Mother Nature is more powerful than so many other things.
Than jet lag? Is it more powerful than jet lag?
Nothing is more powerful than jet lag. I wonder if I have time to go to that Medi-Merge. I mean, if I have a sinus infection,
Rich,
I don't
what
think
did
I could
say?
fly tomorrow.
Stop thinking about it, and it
It's
will
hard.
go away.
Stop talking that way. It doesn't happen. It doesn't just go away.
That's how I deal with all my medical issues.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Did you go have dental work done?
I am having dental work done.
Oh,
but I did. But listen, they wanted to put those. What are they called? Caps? No, they're
caps.
something else.
They're caps. Veneers, caps.
No, they're not veneers.
They're caps.
My teeth are splitting in the back, supposedly.
Yeah.
But
You'll believe anything anybody tells you.
they were like, "It's gonna. They're really gonna hurt. They're really gonna hurt." But for 4 years, I did nothing, and they didn't hurt.
Yeah.
But they got me. Yeah, every time I
Did
went
you
in
see
there.
the X-rays?
Mhm.
Did they show you they were splitting in the back?
Yes,
I don't believe it.
you could see it.
Well, How many caps did you get so far?
3. I have 2 left.
5 caps. 5 teeth are splitting.
You're
5 teeth
I
are
guess
splitting.
you're not as dumb as we thought. You really put that together very quickly.
5.
3 done, 2 more. What? How many in total? He got it right away, folks.
Welcome to Bonnie's new look.
I know it's so.
Welcome to Bonnie's new look. It's a whole new day and a whole new podcast. 5 different caps.
Like I'm gonna go to what are those
You look like, you know what you look like? One of those kids.
jazzercise?
No, you look like one of those kids that walk through the mall and they go, "Oh, let me get model shots." And they go, "You could be a model." And they
Thank you.
and they oh, let's do this look. And this is a look for the model shot.
I don't mind that.
I don't know
The glasses really make the look.
who you trying to impress.
Just you. But it's,
I mean, it looks
it's an
good.
impossibility.
It looks. Oh,
And then yesterday I said, if you come home
within an hour.
within an hour, I'll give you a BJ. Didn't come home.
I
I
had
said it expires in 1 hour.
I had errands to run. Oh my God.
Well, if I had my hair like this yesterday, would you have come back?
Yes, I would have came back if I didn't have errands. You don't just, obviously she didn't tell me that before I left. She knows once I get and start my errands, I got to do my errands. You know, everybody knows that. You don't just come back in the middle of a game plan, you know, because I go here, 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 and I make it. And you know, I had to go to the mall, see if I could bring back my.
What would you do if I just hit you in the side of the head right now with my coffee cup?
That's what I was thinking about during your rant. And I had to go to the mall, try to bring back my cologne that I hate.
And did they take it back?
No, because I didn't have a receipt. They would have taken it back, but they said that we have to mail you a check. I go, I don't want to go through that headache, so I just kept it.
Did you ask them to smell it?
They said it's the real light smell or whatever, low fragrance or
Oh.
whatever. You know, I was used to the one
Well, I
I
think
like,
it's better because I think when you get older, your sense of smell,
especially when you have a sinus infection.
yeah, it gets less and less, and then, or your, it's just like your eyes. It goes, and your hearing, everything goes, and so that's why old people seem like they're wearing too much cologne all the time because they themselves can't smell it. So a lot of times, you're putting on a lot of cologne. So
Well, I don't do that.
This, you know for a fact that Raina's like, Daddy, it's too much. You've heard her say that, right?
Maybe twice in years. So maybe twice, okay, or maybe let's even say 5 times.
That's
And
enough to be like, maybe I'm putting on too much.
5 times in since she had a good smell. She's 50 since she was 10. That's once a year, right? Think about it.
You're smart. You
And-
are smart. Your math
and-
is his thing. He's really.
And
if it
guess
goes
what?
over 5, can you still do it?
And listen-
every answer has been 5 so far.
If you think about the smell, if you don't think about it, it'll go away,
It
right?
is true, 100%. You know, growing up on a farm, you learn that 3 deep breaths, then it's all gone.
Is that because of the cow manure?
Mm-hmm.
3 deep breaths.
You take, if you have to go clean out the barn, it smells bad, but then you 3 deep breaths and then it's fine. So anytime you encounter a bad smell, 3 deep breaths and then you're fine.
I thought I had something on my neck, but it's on the computer. What was I just gonna say?
I don't know, but can someone hire me for some 70s thing?
I was gonna say something important. Oh shit! You ever do that?
Was it 3 deep smells? 3 deep breaths?
No. Are you gonna return this camera that didn't work?
Yes.
Here's the box right here, and there's the camera.
You know you have a issue with
what?
impulse control, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, let's go through it. You wanted coffee, you had it. You couldn't stop yourself. You wanted your gum during the podcast, you couldn't stop yourself. You saw the camera box, you had to bring it up and talk about it because you couldn't help yourself. right?
I can help myself.
No, if your phone was out and somebody texted you, you'd have to text them back. You can't help yourself.
When you get a necklace that says me, I like that. Where'd you get that from?
I don't know. I was the one who put that on there.
How did you do that? You went and got it engraved?
No, I ordered it like that.
Me?
Yeah.
You want to be so different than everybody. Oh, look at me.
Why, no,
look at me.
The truth is I didn't know what to put on it.
How about my name?
It's so funny. Raina and I were talking about it last night. She goes, me, that's what you thought to put on it. And I go, that's all I could think of at the time. And then she goes, I go, what should I put on it? And she goes, how about Raina or Richard? And I was like, oh, Daddy would fucking love that if I put it on there.
No, Voss. I have a necklace that says Voss. That was given to me at that party.
This I can give away. Anyone can wear it. See?
What? Whew.
'Cause once you put it on, it's yours because this is me.
Me? What do I have to go over? I just worked in La Jolla Comedy Store, one of the best clubs on the planet. La Jolla is a beautiful. You ever been to La Jolla?
I don't think so.
You
A
live in-
message just came up on the computer. He can't.
What?
Oh my God. Here's his impulse control
You ever?
working against him.
How could you live in
Must
California?
see it.
How could you live in California and never go to La Jolla? Have you ever in Los Angeles? You ever been to San Diego? It's on the way.
I think one time to San Diego. I'm sorry that I haven't done the things that you feel that I should have done.
Well, that's like living in New Jersey and never going to New York. And there's people that have never been to New York.
My friend, who when I first started hanging out with her, however many years ago, 8 years ago, she'd only been to New York like 3 times in her whole life. She's lived here her whole life.
It's crazy.
She was like, I want to take my daughter, who at that time was 10, I guess. Oh, maybe younger, maybe a little younger, but had never been to New York. It's so weird.
Yeah.
She was scared of going through the tunnel.
That's like never going to La Jolla, which is a beautiful city, town.
I don't know if it's this. I don't think it's the same.
Kind of. On a 1 to 10 scale, it's a 1. If you live in Los Angeles, go spend a day in La
La
Jolla.
Jolla is a 1 out of 10.
No, I mean, it's something you should do. It's a beautiful, it's like going to a nice city, having
Do
lunch.
you want to talk about your experience there in La Jolla?
I didn't do a lot.
Personalize this a little bit.
Well, I mean, I did go out for breakfast one day and get it to go Friday.
Why'd you get it to go?
Oh, because I wanted to get home and go to a meeting online, a Zoom meeting.
Because you're really against eating at home, right?
No,
For
it
most
was
of the
in a
time,
hotel.
You like going into a restaurant.
Yeah, I would have liked to sit down and order and sat there. I would have liked, and I was looking to see if I could have enough time, but I didn't because it was 11:45 and
Can you go?
it was 8:45 there.
You got a lot of extra fluids in there. There you go.
It was 8:45 there,
That's better, right?
and the meeting started at 12.
Oh, so how many hours is that?
No, it was 8:45 there. So I had 15 minutes, and I went into the
Oh,
place, and I said, I'll
no
have
one knows what you're talking about.
2 eggs,
Well, yeah, we definitely need to hear what you ordered.
2 eggs,
Uh-huh.
home fries.
Uh-huh.
Everything has meat. I don't want meat.
No.
2 eggs and
I
home
thought you were
fries.
going to start eating meat again, you told me.
Oh, that. But I'll get to that in a second.
Okay. Got a lot to go through here. So,
And then
eggs, toast,
toast on the side. Guess
but
how
no
much?
butter, right?
Yeah, guess how much the toast was?
$1.50.
$4.50.
$4.50 for 2 slices of toast.
Isn't that crazy?
It's wild.
That's how expensive La Jolla could be.
I mean,
This-
that's one of the downsides. It's a great city, but don't get toast.
$4.50. The next day, I went in with my own loaf of bread, and I was selling toast to people.
Yeah. For how much were you selling yours for? 50 cents a
$2.50.
piece?
$2.50.
Oh, $2.50. Still making quite a profit. My friend worked at it. I think I've told this story before on this podcast. but
Probably.
I'm running out. But she worked at a chili, like this restaurant that served chili, like kind of like was one of their big items, but they had no rolls.
How-
So every time she set down a bowl of chili, the people would be like, "Can I get some bread? Is there a roll?" And they had none. They didn't serve it in the restaurant. So she was always complaining to the manager and the bosses, like, "We need to get rolls." They're like, "We don't do it, not doing it." So one day on her way to work, she picked up a bag of rolls and was serving rolls with the chili, and she got fired.
Yeah, because the people expected that.
Yeah. Yeah. But she was just so tired of like having to explain they didn't have
That's
rolls.
kind of funny. Did she take her rolls back home with her?
They said, time for you to roll. I couldn't think of it. I thought it was there. I thought it was there when I started, and it wasn't.
Oh man, this is tough to get through.
Why? Because you got to go now with, you're going to go back to meat.
I think I should go back to either
We should
turkey or
coordinate
chicken.
better. This is not.
Turkey. What I should? What do you mean? Put on
We're
weird
clashing.
glasses?
We're
Oh, the
clashing.
colors.
I'll put on weird glasses.
I have them upstairs. I
wear
should go
these
back to
ones?
turkey. No, turkey or
Come on,
chicken.
wear these ones.
What should I go back to? No, are you kidding me?
Come on. Come on.
No, we're not. What are we? Some weirdos?
Come on.
Let me see. I'm not gonna be able to see. Oh,
They actually look pretty good on you. You should get a pair like that. I'm sure that you could see in those. No, dirty. Yeah.
AF. I have.
Please tell me you know what AF means.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of going back to either chicken or turkey.
Or
But-
both. Why not? Just
No.
foul.
No, because they're too gross. I mean, chickens are so gross how they keep them and stuff. But then,
What about turkeys?
well, it's less they don't bunch them all together. At least they run around.
I don't know if that's true.
They run around.
You think turkeys run around but chickens don't?
No, because there's so many of them. There's too many. I don't know.
The
It's-
truth of the matter is that chickens can't even run. They're too heavy. They've made it so that their bodies are too heavy.
I
They
mean,
just sit there. That's their life.
too much of the other. It's not good food when you don't eat. It's not good food. Those Impossible burgers are full of salt. I have a lot of.
Well, I will say this: I don't think
Lot
Impossible
of
Burgers. I
tuna.
don't think Impossible Burgers are good for you. I don't. Eat them once in a while. I mean, however, chicken, they take saline solution and inject it right under the skin. So they're putting tons and tons of salt right into the
well, I'm going to
chickens.
have turkey.
Well, or the turkeys. I mean, they're doing it. So I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't say, oh, it's better than. It's probably better than Beyond Burgers just for the factor that they're less processed.
And
So I will say that. I wouldn't get mad if you did it, but I'm not going to ever cook it for you.
why you cook shrimp?
Once in a while, it's a special treat to you. I'll cook you some shrimp, but I'm not doing the chicken or turkey.
I won't do.
So you can
chicken.
have it when you're away from the home.
I can have it here too. I'll make it myself.
Ew, you bet it stinks.
It doesn't stink.
I'd have
Stink.
to ask you to eat it outside.
Well, I have to do it because I'm eating too much tuna fish, egg salad. They're all full of mayonnaise.
Well, because why don't you? I don't get why you don't like get into some other yummy stuff.
Because that stuff isn't yummy to me, and you can't, live on that. You can't. I can't. Someone can, but it's not yummy. What I hate tofu. You sit there and fucking make some kind of tofu shit. You fry it up, and you think turkey stinks. Ugh, tofu, yuck, and
This is welcome to Foods Richard Hates
no,
with Richard Voss.
no. You think everybody likes the same thing you like?
I don't think that.
Yes, because you go, Try this.
I
This is
like
good.
it. So what? If I'm cooking, I'm gonna cook stuff I like.
Yes.
Why would I be a slave to just making you stuff you want?
No, I
Occasionally I do.
I
I take
go-
orders. I say, "Oh, I guess we're having like taco night," or
I never do that. I always go with the flow. Right?
Rich.
Most of the time.
Rich, you try to micromanage every meal. You never make a meal for me. You've never one time in the whole time we've known each other ever made me a meal.
That's not
Never
true. I made you
once.
breakfast and
It was
I-
disgusting.
And
You
I
cooked-
found it in the garbage.
Yeah, it was
No.
literally the worst thing I'd ever eaten.
How can
Because I've
eggs-
told you, because this was back when I was still eating eggs. One of the last things I took out of my diet to become a full-fledged vegan. I still might go back to eggs, but
Yeah, like
I tell you many times,
I
low
love-
and slow, low and slow. No, you crank the heat, you throw it on. It's like the smell of burning egg is one of the grossest smells in the world.
worse than turkey.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I didn't
And
burn
then
the
so
eggs.
I don't know why
I-
you're in a race to cook eggs.
I know how to cook eggs.
It was
Over.
disgusting.
How could it be disgusting?
It was because burnt eggs are gross. Eggs that you cook fast are disgusting. Low and slow. Remember that when you're cooking eggs. Low heat, slow. Okay, and you don't need any kind of rubber yolk, all right? The yolk should flow very easily.
Yeah, well, I like my white, the white of the egg hard and the yolk a little runny. I don't like that gooky white shit in there. You ever see people eat fucking eggs over and it's dripping through the fork?
Yeah.
It's the most disgusting thing on the planet.
Well, that's the way rich people eat it.
No, that's the way gross people
Not
eat it.
rich, like foodies.
Well, it's gross.
Like when you watch those cooking shows, they're always like barely cooking the egg. It's
Well,
like,
that's gross. And you can get salmonella.
mhm.
You got to cook your eggs. Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard that? Tell me.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think I'll go back to turkey because turkey burgers are delicious.
Sound off in the comments. Should he go back to turkey?
And turkey.
Every single person would be like, yes.
Yeah. And
People hate vegans. Why? Because
'Cause-
we're better than everyone? It's so weird.
it's the dumbest thing. I'm a vegan. Who puts a title on eating?
Okay, but it's the reason that I say it is just because it's easy. Because if you don't, then people are like, "Do you eat fish?" Even still, when you say you're vegan, people are like, "But what about fish? What about cheese?
Do you
what about
wear
eggs?
do you
What
wear
about-"
do you wear leather boots or a leather coat?
No,
Never.
never.
You have no leather.
You know, I also find it fascinating when people say like, "Oh, do you wear leather?" It's like, yeah, I wear leather. I don't eat it. And why? Like, what if I'm not eating meat because I don't like it,
Well,
or because
you did like it.
or because I think it's like disgusting the way they treat those animals.
Well, they treat them that way to make boots.
Wow, a lot less.
I like to see you go back to eggs. It'll make you normal.
People aren't buying boots every meal.
When are you going to go back to eggs? When do you think?
I don't know. I told myself I would eat eggs once a year, but I haven't done it.
Once a year, like the Kentucky Fried Chicken we tried, and we all got sick. See, I'm going to go back to turkey, I think. I'm just worried that it might upset my stomach after not having it for so long. What do you think? Go.
Probably
You think so?
go slow. But now you want it for weight loss, right?
Well, I want it for a different option, yeah.
Because
I mean,
it's too hard on the road.
yeah, it's hard.
The thing is that you're still eating food the way that you did when you were a kid.
Well, let's hear this theory now. Theories with Bonnie.
I think it's true.
How is that now? Tell me. How am I eating food like I'm a kid?
Well, you haven't
With
like
a bib?
advanced. You're not eating like no vegetables. Barely ever eat a salad.
Oh, that's not true. But go ahead.
When I make dinner, a lot of times you don't touch the salad or the vegetable at all. Or you'll have like this much of it.
Well, no, I like spinach.
You always have to have like your bread.
I like spinach. I like.
Well, I made a salad yesterday with spinach and lettuce.
Well, I wasn't in the mood for salad.
Do you think people are interested in this?
No, they're not interested in anything we ever say. I gotta wrap.
We're gonna fucking get a house today. Do you know that?
We have a
have
house.
a lot of renovations. You're gonna landscaping with Rich is gonna fucking.
We're both yawning.
I know. Go hard.
Everybody's yawning at this podcast. This is not one of our better podcasts.
I felt like these glasses were gonna really,
Beef it up.
Yeah.
No,
Make it
it's just in
interesting.
my son.
But you know what it is? It's because it's like the best podcasts are when we're fighting.
No, we don't fight. We have disagreements sometimes. It's cold in here also. The heat's on. Can you feel that on you? Oh, it's only blowing on me, cold air. I can't do a lot of this today. What do you think?
I think you should fucking suck it up. Can I just say something?
After you,
My nose.
Ew!
I scratched it. Okay, right there.
It's scratched.
And then I flicked it. Okay. Listen, you complain about your job.
No,
all
I
the
don't. I
time.
love my job. I just said how good it was in La Jolla.
You complain about leaving.
I
to go to
complain
your
about
job.
flying. I complain
You're
about
not
flying.
good at sucking anything up. So you obviously want to have a podcast, right? Because every time I've ever said let's quit, you go no. You want to have a podcast, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we have like
I don't want to
10
let the people down.
Okay, but let's say we have 10 more minutes left, right? Do you think you should spend the 10 minutes being like, let me just do my dates? Or do you think you could be like, hey, okay, let me get some energy. Let's do it.
Do I have to move my shoulders
No,
like
but
you
like
do?
before you do the podcast even, why wouldn't you be like,
But I'm not an
it's
energetic.
an hour, but doesn't matter if you're energetic. I see you on stage sometimes. You're bringing it. You're having fun.
That's what I do.
You're talking. I see you with your friends. I hear you on your meeting calls. You have more energy and laughing. But here, you don't bring any kind of positive energy at all.
Oh, now you're into energy?
We're all just energy, man. That's what we're doing here. We're energetic beings in a human body, okay?
You're very pretty. You haven't aged at all.
I have, believe me.
No, I'm telling
In
you.
my heart is hardened because of you. But why can't you go, oh, I'm doing the podcast today.
Oh, I sometimes
Like
get up for it.
even if you're sick as hell, you should be able to like fucking fight it for an hour. You should be able to not have to blow your nose for 1 hour.
I didn't blow it.
You don't think?
I don't think.
Like so you have a job where you've never had to do anything you don't feel like doing. So anytime there's anything
I've
that you
had
don't
a
feel like
lot of
doing,
jobs.
it's like a 10 in your mind of fucking.
What are you kidding me? You know how many
horrors.
jobs I've had that were horrible?
Well, then I don't understand why you have such a hard time doing things that are easy and fun.
I don't have a hard time doing it.
You have a hard time doing this podcast right this minute.
Today I do because I have a
But
sinus
it's
headache.
every day, Rich. Okay, I'm going to start writing it down. Okay, today. What's the date? This is full.
You can't write on tissue.
What is the date today?
Here, this index card's
Okay.
right in front of
Okay.
you. You want one?
Yes. Okay, what's the date today?
February 8th.
2/8. Sinus. Okay. Couldn't get energy. Hate it. Wanted to quit early. Okay.
She's writing, folks.
Now, put that there. Now, next week when we do the podcast, there'll be another one. And you'll see every single week you start off like, I didn't sleep good. I got to go golfing. This is not my priority.
Oh, when I'm doing it, it is.
Is it?
Whoa! Jesus!
Is
To
it?
get my eardrums blown out.
Is it a priority?
Yeah. In the morning, I get up an hour early. After only a couple hours sleep, 5 hours sleep. Whose fault is that? I told you don't take a nap and drink coffee. You'll see. I can hear, I get up, and after you get up, everybody wants a cup of coffee, and I can hear from a room, are you making coffee? Are you making?
No, not everybody. First of all, most people, 99% of people would not take a nap at 6. They know that will ruin their fucking circadian rhythms and they won't be able to get to sleep, especially if they're already having some problems because of jet lag. I don't think taking a nap from 6 to 7.
I wanted to do from 5 to 6.
But instead I came in, you were on your phone the whole time. So you laid down at 5, you got up at 7. Made yourself coffee. Now, most people would say, maybe I want coffee, but I'm not going to do it. I think I can stay up 3 hours without coffee. And then I'll go to bed at a normal time.
Know what I like to know?
But instead, no. You're like, and then we're watching a TV show last night. Oh, I won $500. I got to go get my lotto.
Cash it in.
I said, why didn't you get it tomorrow? No, because you have some impulse control issues. Okay. And then we had to stop the show and so you could go before midnight and collect on your lotto. Okay. It's like insane. Honestly, you don't.
I have no.
It's like unfortunate that life just fucking happens to you, man. You take no control over any of it.
Are you crazy? I take no control. I'm not even going to argue that.
What is the control that you take?
Everything. Where do you want me to start?
The 6 o'clock nap. Let's start there.
I was tired. I was exhausted.
Yeah, so have a 15-minute nap. Or just lay down for a little bit.
I did.
Meditate. You'll never meditate. Never in this lifetime.
That's not true.
Will you?
What was I going to say?
Will you ever meditate in this lifetime?
Yes, I meditate all the time.
If I had the amount of issues that you have, look it.
What?
Went away. Look.
Yeah, because you took medicine.
No,
Yeah?
I didn't. I did it twice 2 months ago, and it made it worse. So I didn't, and instead I meditated, and I said, please allow my psoriasis to go away. Then it's working. Meditation. I know it sounds crazy, but you know why? What really it is it relieves stress, and this is stress related.
Oh, okay. Well, you are a great person.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm going to wrap this up. Because
my
I don't
God.
want to bring people down. I'm bringing people down.
But do you see why, like, my words just fall on deaf ears, and then you'll go back.
What are you, fucking Sandy Sayings? Every fucking dumb podcast on deaf ears. Shut up.
My visage falls on blind eyes.
Yeah. I today gotta admit I didn't have a lot of energy, and I have a sinus headache, and I'm worried. You're not supposed to fly with a sinus headache. What are you writing now?
I didn't sleep.
So you just passed gas?
No, that was the chair, I swear to God.
What did you write now?
Didn't sleep.
You know, and I apologize to the listeners. I do apologize that
they know you. They know this is it. This is how it is.
No, usually I bring it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, whew. It's right up in here.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry.
No, it's right up here.
I'm blaming this one on Rich.
Yes, I said I'm sorry.
He's unlearnable.
That's not true.
He can't change his behavior.
That's not true.
Impossibility.
I try all the time. I try to be a better person. That's what I try to do.
Well, don't try. Just be.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, listen. She's holding up the booger she just picked.
Yeah.
Again, I found one on my steering wheel the other day.
Stop.
So, listen, I'm sorry. I'm apologizing for this. And let's
I'm
not.
sorry for my hair.
No, I like your hair. You look good. But let's not argue after saying, oh, you did dude, because just you
I'm not
said
gonna
it.
argue.
You said it
I'm not
during the
gonna argue.
podcast.
I'm not going to argue. Yeah, no. What's the point? It falls on.
Deaf ears. So this weekend I'm at the House of Comedy in Scottsdale. Next Thursday.
Oh, I think I'm somewhere.
Next Thursday I'll be at Veer Garden in Asbury Park, and then the Attic in Columbus, Ohio, Friday and Saturday. So go to richvoss.com. Please buy buy a shirt.
Oh, on the 18th, I'm opening for Tom Papa.
Whoa.
But I don't know where. I gotta look
In
it
the
up.
bedroom.
No. But I where's?
Well, just go to Tom Papa's website, see where he's working on the 18th, and Bonnie will be there. richvoss.com. Order a shirt.
But
Give
I
back.
have another show that I can't remember where it is now. Shit. I hope it's not this weekend.
Well, wherever you're going to work, you're going to kill it.
All right.
Bonnie did an hour and 15 the other night.
To
Where were
people
you?
Who wanted me to finish at 45?
Well, we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about next week.
All right. I'll get.
I'm
the list.
sorry. Do you accept my apology?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah, because we don't want it to fall on deaf ears.
Because an apology is a step in the right direction.
Mm.
Something you don't do very often.
Are
All
you,
right. Thank
Are
you.
you going to return that?
These glasses?
No, the camera.
Oh, yes.
All right. Well, let's put it back in the box.
Peace out.
Goodbye. Sorry.
La 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 la.
My Wife Hates Me was created and hosted by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button Podcast. Subscribe to the podcast by visiting mywifehatesmepodcast.com.
Suicide pact, he's totally sober. She's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.